Learn Hindi from English. Summarize, explain, compare in.
सहमत होना.
Welcome to the word circus. Hey, you're about to learn 8 super useful Hindi verbs without falling asleep on page 2. Think of this as language study mixed with a comedy show and a very patient talking parrot. Today your mission is to master these action words. Summarize, justify, explain, describe, compare, evaluate, convince, and agree. In Hindi, that means
सारांश देना, उचित ठहराना, समझाना, वर्णन करना, तुलना करना, मूल्यांकन करना, मनाना,
and.
सहमत होना.
If those look long, do not worry. Hindi sometimes gives you a whole mini sandwich instead of one tiny word. Meet the 8 heroes. Let's meet the whole team first, like a superhero lineup, but with less spandex and more grammar. Repeat after each one if you want. To summarize is
सारांश देना.
Imagine a giant book shrinking into one sticky note. Very satisfying. To justify is
उचित ठहराना.
This is what you do when you say, no, I had a reason for eating the last samosa. To explain is
समझाना.
A good teacher does this. A bad teacher says, it is obvious, and vanishes into mist. To describe is
वर्णन करना.
This is painting with words, except nobody has to clean brushes. To compare is
तुलना करना.
2 phones, 2 snacks, 2 excuses for being late, compare them all. To evaluate is
मूल्यांकन करना.
Fancy word, useful word. It means judging quality or value. To convince is
मनाना.
You use reasons, patience, and maybe a hopeful smile. To agree is
सहमत होना.
This is the peaceful ending when everyone finally stops arguing about where to eat. A ridiculous classroom story. Now you will hear all 8 words inside one funny story. Listen for the Hindi verbs like little treasure bells. Professor Bhatnagar entered the classroom carrying 12 books, 3 bananas, and 1 mysterious sock. Nobody asked about the sock because this was not their first semester. He said, first, please.
सारांश देना.
The chapter. One student spoke for 10 minutes. The professor blinked and said, that was not a summary. That was the chapter escaping again. Then he pointed at a wild answer on the board and asked the student to
उचित ठहराना.
it. The student replied, Sir, my logic is invisible. The professor said, Yes, extremely invisible. Next, he tried to
समझाना.
the grammar rule with teacups, chalk, and the mysterious sock. Somehow, it worked. After that, he asked the class to
वर्णन करना.
a picture. One student said, it is a tree. Another said, it is a lonely tree with dreams. The professor nodded. Now we are learning. Then the class had to
तुलना करना.
2 essays.
मूल्यांकन करना.
Which one was stronger, and finally
मनाना.
the professor that homework should be shorter. Amazingly, they succeeded. By the end, everyone was smiling and
सहमत होना.
seemed possible. Even the sock looked pleased. Quick meaning drill. Let's lock the meanings into your memory. I say the English idea, and you connect it to the Hindi. Make something short.
सारांश देना.
Defend your reason.
उचित ठहराना.
Make something clear.
समझाना.
Tell details.
वर्णन करना.
Look at similarities and differences.
तुलना करना.
Judge quality or value.
मूल्यांकन करना.
Win someone over.
मनाना.
Say yes to an idea.
सहमत होना.
Mini dialogues for real life. You learn faster when words live in conversation. Here are short scenes you can easily imagine and repeat. A. This report is 50 pages long. B. Please.
सारांश देना.
It in 2 sentences. A. Challenge accepted, panic included. A. Why did you choose this answer? B. I can.
उचित ठहराना.
It with 3 reasons and 1 dramatic hand gesture. A. I do not understand this rule. B. Let me.
समझाना.
It simply. No smoke, no magic, only examples. A. Can you
वर्णन करना.
The lost bag? B. Yes. It was blue, heavy, and full of snacks. The snacks are the important part. A. Which phone should I buy? B. First.
तुलना करना.
The price, battery, and camera. Also compare how shiny they are, if you are honest. A. Should we choose this plan now? B. No, first.
मूल्यांकन करना.
All the options. A. Can you?
मनाना.
Your friend to come? B. I will try. I have logic, hope, and a coupon. A. Do you agree? B. Yes, I.
सहमत होना.
With the idea. Miracles happen. Do not mix these up. Some of these words are close cousins, but they are not twins. Let's keep your brain from putting the wrong hat on the wrong word.
समझाना.
Means explain. You make something clear.
वर्णन करना.
Means describe. You give details about what something is like.
उचित ठहराना.
Means justify. You defend an action or answer with reasons.
तुलना करना.
Means compare. You look at two or more things side by side.
मूल्यांकन करना.
Means evaluate. You judge quality, value, or performance.
मनाना.
Means convince. You try to change someone's mind.
सहमत होना.
Means agree. You are on the same side at the end. And.
सारांश देना.
Means summarize. It is the short version, not the whole jungle. Funny quiz time. Let's test your memory before the talking parrot gets all the credit. Answer in your head, or out loud if nobody is judging you. You need to make a long article short. Which Hindi phrase do you need?
सारांश देना.
You must defend your strange decision to wear slippers to a meeting. Which phrase fits?
उचित ठहराना.
Your friend looks confused, and you make the idea clear. Which word is that?
समझाना.
You tell the police what the missing umbrella looked like. Which phrase fits?
वर्णन करना.
You check two laptops side by side. Which verb do you need?
तुलना करना.
You judge which project is best. Which phrase fits?
मूल्यांकन करना.
You try to get your friend to join your trip. Which word do you need?
मनाना.
At the end, both of you say yes to the same idea. Which phrase is that?
सहमत होना.
Your speaking challenge. Now it is your turn. Use the words, even if your first try sounds like a brave robot reading poetry. Say, please summarize it. Then add.
सारांश देना.
Say, can you justify your answer? Then add.
उचित ठहराना.
Say, let me explain. Then add.
समझाना.
Say, describe the picture. Then add.
वर्णन करना.
Say, compare the two options. Then add.
तुलना करना.
Say, we need to evaluate this plan. Then add.
मूल्यांकन करना.
Say, I want to convince him. Then add.
मनाना.
Say, I agree. Then add.
सहमत होना.
Goodbye for now. Nice work. You just trained your brain to handle useful Hindi for school, work, and lively discussion. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing.
सारांश देना. उचित ठहराना. समझाना. वर्णन करना. तुलना करना. मूल्यांकन करना. मनाना.
And.
सहमत होना.
Out loud. Repeat them tomorrow, use them in tiny sentences, and do not be afraid of mistakes. That is how real learning works.